Welcome back to another episode of Toxiris Thoughts. Today we got my first reaction / first review to Cordae's new project, From a Bird's Eye View. Let's get into it.
It's the game, we done came on the game.
Alright, so I'm going through every track, telling y'all what I'm thinking about it, telling y'all what I think about the album overall. Let's get into it. I think the intro, overall, I don't really get that Shiloh theme yet. I mean, it's only the first listen. I'll see what I think about it in a couple more listens. The first real track, Jean-Michel, is great with outstanding production. I think that's what, to me at least for now, stands out the most. Super was already a great single. I think that the hook is pretty solid, but the verses are better, and obviously the sample and the beat is absolutely fantastic. Mama's Hood, I don't know what to think about that hook, to be honest. I think it still needs to grow on me. It's certainly not bad, but I can't tell yet whether I like it or really like it. The verses are very, very good though. One for me probably has one of the best hooks, one of great verses. It's overall, I think, one of my favorite tracks on the project. Today with Gunna is solid. It has a pretty mid hook, an okay verse by Cordae, and honestly a pretty good performance by Gunna. I mean, it's not really great, but for a Gunna verse, it is alright. Like, he didn't ruin the song at all. C. Carter has a great hook again, extremely good verses, and a perfectly fitting production. Also one of my favorite tracks easily. Sinister was already a good single that was released before the album. The Lil Wayne verse is pretty good, but he had better ones. He had worse ones too though. Solid hook and great verse from Cordae too. Chronicles with her and Lil Durk. It's funny because this is not the first collaboration from Cordae and her. It's just that until now, Cordae was always featured on her songs. Like, I think he was on her newest album too. Her verse is good. The hook is honestly not as good as I thought. Like, Cordae manages the hook, and I think he could have done better. Lil Durk delivers a solid verse, but not really outstanding. Just a Lil Durk verse like every other one. Champagne Glasses with Stevie Wonder and Freddie Gibbs might be another highlight for me. Freddie Gibbs has a very great verse, and overall the hook and Cordae's verse are extremely good too, and I think Stevie Wonder's outro fits the song and the whole album very well. Westlake High, that's the actual outro. The two tracks that come after that are more like bonus tracks, but like to the concept of the album, this is the outro, and I think it's a good outro. I think the combination of spoken word and actual rap over production is really enjoyable. After that, we got The Parables, which I think overall it was one of my least favorite songs from the ones he released between his latest album and this one. And I don't think Eminem's verse really saved it from that. I think his verse was very long, almost too long. And the first part was good, but the second part where he was trying to go was pretty fast just to prove a point. Nah, bro, that just doesn't really sound that good when somebody goes too fast on a beat. Anyway, pretty good, but one of the worst songs on the album, honestly. Gifted is crazy. That song was released almost 2 years ago. It's a great song. I think both Roddy and Cordae kill it, and Clemens, well, I don't know how that name is said, he does a thing as well, heavily contributing to the beautiful sound of this song. With that being said, overall I think this album is very good. Overall I think The Lost Boy might be a better project, but we'll see about that once I hear it a couple times more. This is just a first reaction. I only heard it once the whole way through. And yeah, it's still a very good project. And if you haven't heard it yet, and if you like Cordae, or if you overall like the sound that somebody like Cordae might do, go listen to this. You might enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a like if you already been here. Have a great one.
Remember back then, all them hoes ain't want me. Now I'm ballin', all them same hoes on me. Mama told me that this came with the money and the motherfucking fame. Even though I feel the same, I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga now.